attend St. John's Lutheran Church over in Mohnton, and I've been going there for my entire life. Sometimes they would have a sermon that would be on tithing, giving. And at that point in time, this pastor sort of inspired me, and after the church service, I asked him, well, must I always give it just to the church? And the answer, he said, no, he said, you give it to the people who are in need, okay, which, as we find in the Bible, it tells you to give to the poor. I think in the case of the generosity jars, the intent was to get the family to realize how much they could save during a course of, I think, maybe 6 or so weeks. People sometimes say, oh, I can't afford it. Well, if you take 25 cents and throw it in one day and maybe 15 cents the next day, it slowly, ever so slowly starts to accumulate. The thing that really gets me is in the dead of winter, as I sit here in my home, in this chair, and I'm uncomfortably warm, your coat blues. I think that is one of the best things, or the things that excites me the most, is that you people are putting people out of the weather, and I think that is great. And it's when you give that money, and it makes me want to give locally rather than to the Red Cross. When you're sending your check to those people to California or some other part of the United States and not really knowing where it goes to, and you're making the offer to say, come on in and see what we have here. So I'd much rather give to somebody who I know or realize that it is being given to people here in our community. So what I'm basically saying is, if people would sit and realize, now I like what you people do. They sent like a 2-3 page newsletter, and they highlight maybe 1 or 2 of the people who live there and how they progressed through the system. When you see that and you give money to those people, you can tell what's happening.
David, thank you so much for caring about us here at Opportunity House and for caring for the people of Berks County.